What's up, Zach? Welcome in, welcome in. Not too much, man. How's the weather? Weather getting any better down there? It's starting to get real hot over here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Pretty chilling hot. Started to get it ready this week. Talking about it's supposed to be worse. Be worse like with the rain. Yeah. I thought it was supposed to be April showers bring May flowers, right? Not May rain, you know? What's up, Vicky? Hey, there we go. Nothing like mail day, right? Welcome in, ATM. Welcome in, guys. Queue is open. Queue's open, guys. We got all sorts of languages here. We got a few packs left of Ascended Heroes. We got Perfect Order. Both those in English, right? We got Ninja Spinner, Nihil Zero, Brilliant Illusions in Simplified Chinese, along with gems 2, 3, 4. And then we got packs of Korean Tea-Fest. Korean Tea-Fest in there. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, guys. What we get into? What we get into this weekend? What's up, Maddie? How we doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Marcus. No thanks. How we doing, everybody? Queue's open if you'd like to get some rips in with us, guys. Still alive, yeah. Same. Chilling. Quiet weekend. Yeah. Yeah, it got pretty warm. It's gonna be even hotter here. It's supposed to be like 95 tomorrow and then 97 on Tuesday. So yeah, you'll find me inside. Welcome in, everybody. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Throw them in the chat there. Plenty of stuff in the shop. If you'd like to hop in, feel free to just hang out with us. Vibe in the chat. Same, because all I have to do is look at the sun and I burn. Yeah. I don't usually, like, I mean, I burn, but, like, I usually get a pretty good tan. It's just too hot. I sweat too much. I sweat too much, so, you know, any temperature over 90 degrees is brutal for me to be outside. What's up, guys? Welcome in, everybody. If you are new to our live here, we can rip on the live or send sealed, anything in the shop there. So if you have questions on anything, like what the chases are, all that good stuff, go ahead, throw it in the chat. Otherwise, feel free to hang out with us and vibe out. We ship out next business day as well, so anything ordered today will be shipped out tomorrow. We'll drop it off at the post office. Get you your hits ASAP. So appreciate y'all checking out the live. If you're not following us already, go ahead and hit that follow button. When we hit 1,000 followers, we're gonna have 3 different giveaways. 3 different giveaways at least to start us off. Grivard, the Mimikyu, those are both from Gem 3, Simplified Chinese Gem 3, and the Korean Secret Rare Charizard. So we'll have at least those 3. Maybe give away some packs, all that good stuff. So make sure you guys are following us here. It's Jug. Welcome in, guys. Hope you all having a great weekend. Staying cool as the temperatures heat up. What's up, Noel? How we doing, chat? What's up, Jessica? Rosalinas. El Jefe, what's going on, guys? Welcome in. Queue's open, guys. Feel free to hop in if you like here. Let me know if you'll have any questions. Throw them in the chat. Anybody do anything fun over the weekend? What's up, Luke? Welcome in, guys. Waco 1. The big noob. How we doing? How we doing, chat? Anybody got big summer plans? Big summer trips? Right now, David, these cards are just on display, not for sale, but we are going to be getting some in of the Cubone and Gengars. So they're probably going to be around 130 to 140 when we do get them in. Just depends exactly where the market is once we get them in the shop here. Those are exclusives from the Gem 3 set. Simplified Chinese Gem Pack Volume 3. What's up, Hunter? How's it going, brother? It's going well, going well. Welcome in, Gavin. How we doing, guys? Hope y'all's weekend is going well here. Here to help you fight the Sunday scaries if you get them. I don't. I'll be honest. I work from home, so, and the job's not bad, so. I don't sweat Mondays too much. So, definitely a blessing there. Appreciate the likes, Essentials. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Go. Looks like we might be getting in. So I've been talking to the Chinese supplier to get a little bit of the Stellar Crystal set in, just to kind of see what that's like. That's the mixture of like Surging Sparks and Stellar Crown, or Stellar Miracle, and Electric Charge Super Breaker, or something like that, from Japanese. With a little bit of Paradise Dragona as well. Alright, Hunter. We got you the last two. Last two packs we have of Ascended here. We ripping for you. All right, here we go. Good luck. Hunter breaking the seal for us tonight. All right, water energy. Slugma, Buddy Paw, Togepi, Gibble, Solrock, Mawile, Canary, Cynthia Spiritomb Reverse, Gibble, and a Zangoose EX. Zangoose. Hadn't seen that one. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more. Lightning Energy, Komala, Dreepy, Chikorita, Heliotile, Delicati, Fighting Golem, Glastrier, Reverse Nighttime Mine, Carbank, and Tapu Koko Hollow. Alright, I don't have a ton. Throw in here. Appreciate you, Hunter. How about this? Do you have Force of Vitality Secret Rare? I can't. Is this? I think this is Ninja Spinner. And then we'll throw in one of the 30th anniversary card holders as well for you. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. What's up, Pokeset Seeker? Bubbles, people have suggested that. People have. I have not actually looked into it. I know it's popular. However, I think it's also popular for the wrong reasons too. Like I've heard, a lot of bad stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe look into it at some point, but what's up, Nene? Appreciate the likes, guys. How we doing? What's up, Zugio? Where can I get the... So this one, Vicky, is in the Gem 3. That's in the Gem 3 set. It's in this one. Every time I walk past my leopard gecko enclosure, she gives me a judgmental look. That's in that same set, Bubbles. It's in Gem Pack 3. Gem Pack Volume 3. So it'll be the, in the shop, the orange box with the Gengar on the front. Also has the Cubone. Yep. Do you shop on WN, Bubbles? You actually buy stuff off of there, or you just kind of watch? I've never actually bought anything off of WN, so. And I can't say the full name, that's why I'm abbreviating. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. Have you had a good experience with all that? I don't know anybody personally who's bought stuff off of WN. So. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. There you go. Yeah, that's I mean, I think that's true anywhere, right? You know, you find, especially if you find the right streamers and all that that you trust and can, you know, you enjoy watching all that good stuff. Otherwise, you know, I've just heard too many stories. I'm sure it happens on here too, but I haven't heard them. They don't get as much public attention. But particularly whatnot, like people getting swindled. You know, somebody wins an auction or whatever, and then they get sent something that wasn't what they got, or it's been damaged or something, you know. All right. Let's see. We got Bubbles hopping in. We got 3 packs. 3 packs of the Gem 3. One, two, three. Would you like us to open them on the live, or we send them to you sealed? We can do either one. Open it. All right, here we go. Good luck, good luck. All right, we got more Peckham, Bennett, Grivard, and Absol on the first pack. Mismagius, Cubone, Mismagius again. And we got the Stamp Pokeball. Last pack magic for you, Bubbles. Appreciate you hopping in. Chandelure, Lycanroc, Morpeko, and it's a Lycanroc EX. Not too bad. A couple hits here on the 3 packs. Got the Stamp Pokeball and the Lycanroc EX. Yeah, not bad. Couple little hitties out of the first 2 packs. Or first 3 packs, I should say. All right, Hunter. Hunter, do you hop back in? Yep, he's got 2 Ninja Spinner. Oh yeah, all that. So in the gem sets of the Simplified Chinese, if you're not too familiar, yeah, they're all some type of hollow. Like they're all reverse hollow patterns, and then your like uncommon one gets some type of different, like a star, or I call it like a kaleidoscope. All right, Hunter, we got you with 2 Ninja Spinner. Let me know when you're ready, brother. What's up, Unknown? The Meowth there is from the Gem 3. Gem 3. Simplified Chinese Gem 3. It'll be the orange box in the shop with the Gengar, or these are what the individual packs look like. A little bit of orange trim with the Gengar on the front. Alright, Hunter is ready. Never kept up with Chinese exclusive sets, so this was new to me. Yeah, no problem, Robert. Alright, we're here for Hunter's 2-pack snipe on Ninja Spinner. Who's ready for Chaos Rising, guys? Newest English set. Chestnut. Emma. Newest English set. Coming out here. End of the week, right? Is the official release? Or is it next week? I can't remember. Fire Energy and Deoxys. We got you A-Spec. Japanese A-Spec. Let's see. Should be able to tuck that in here. We're going to try to get some Chaos Rising in. Just some single packs. Don't have an idea on pricing yet, but should be getting that from my connection soon. Just gotta follow up with them. Avoided anything about it. So if you haven't, I mean, if you don't, if you've seen Ninja Spinner, I haven't looked at the full card set or the full set list yet on it. But it should be similar to Ninja Spinner. Yep. I get that 100%. Seen the Chase overall, looks pretty nice. Yeah, the Greninja, that one's been making its rounds for a while now. I mean, there was like a couple weeks ago, like before even the pre-release stuff. Hey, no problem, Maddie. Appreciate you. Welcome in, Amy. Really prioritize the artwork over the price. Just hope it has more cards in perfect order. Yeah, I don't know how the overall, how many cards it's going to have in the English set. How much are all of those worth raw? So these two are worth around 130 to 140 a piece right now. Maybe even a little bit more. What's up, number one? The Meowth, I think, is somewhere around 45 to 50. Appreciate the follow, Bubbles. Currently, these are just display, part of my PC. We are supposed to be getting some copies of the Cubone and Gengar on there that we will have for sale soon. How you doing, Amy? Saw someone auctioning off Gem 3 today, and out of a whole case, they got 5 Cubones and no Meowths. Wow, I mean, 5 Cubones is quite a bit out of the case. That's a lot. And no Meowths. So sometimes that does happen. We had, like, we have the one full case that we've, opened up in the past had 4 Gengars in it. Had 4 Gengars, I think maybe only 2 Cubones. 2 Cubones, had some more Pekos. Some Mimikyus. I don't know that it didn't really have any Meowths, I don't think. Maybe one, maybe two. But yeah, we had 4 Gengars out of that case. Got at least one out of this one, right? Then we pulled that for you, right, Amy? In your box last week. So that's one from this case. I mean, we got a decent amount more still over there. Got a couple going out sealed, so we won't know. Probably won't know what gets pulled out of those. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so I don't. I think we have pulled out of one of the boxes we opened. I think we pulled the Ceruledge. We pulled the Meowth. Like Ceruledge, Meowth. We've pulled the Mismagius and the Gengar. What's up, Dare Bear? Yep, the Cubone is very popular. The Cubone, when I was tracking it around probably a little over a month ago, the Cubone was about 65% of what the Gengar value was, and now they are at the same value. So I think as more people have been introduced to the Gem 3 set, the Cubone has become increasingly popular. And so the value of that one is very close to the Gengars, which was originally considered to be the top chase, right? Yeah. Yeah, oh, you're not the only one. Usually when people are hopping in with us, they're either chasing the Cubone or the Gengar. And I think more so lately it's been the Cubone that people have been chasing, so. Not at the moment, Antonio. We will be getting copies of the Cubone and Gengar in soon. So we'll have those. Those are actually going to be up on our shop, and I will let you guys know. So make sure you're following us if you are interested in it. All right, Dare Bear, going in on a box of Gem 3. We ripping for you, Dare Bear, or send sealed? Rip live or send sealed? How much would you ask for the Gengar? I've been chasing this for a while now. So the Gengar would probably be around 140. Appreciate the follow, Courtney. Rip it. All right, here we go. Good luck there, Bear. I'd have to double check what kind of the market price is trending towards. But would probably be in the neighborhood of 140. Empty box. And the good luck there, Bear. The cost of the boxes for Gem 3 has gone up quite a bit. The current stock we have, the cost has gone up like 25% since. So when we restock these, it will not be the same price. It will definitely be going up. Sounds good, Antonio. Yeah, make sure you're following us. And then probably put a post out on our profile once we have those. And give you details on how that's going to work. Appreciate it, brother. Lycanroc, we got Meowth, Chandelure, Infernape EX. Alright, we're looking, we want Cubone or Gengi for Dare Bear here. Mismagius, Lycanroc, Ceruledge, and the Pokérod Stamped. Peko, Clefable, Absol, Houndoom EX. Welcome in, M Legend. What's up, guys? Let me know if y'all have any questions. Feel free to throw them in the chat there. Happy to answer anything. We rip live, or we can send sealed to you. Anything in the shop. Cubone, Lycanroc, Master Ball. We ship out next business day. So all orders from today will be dropped off at the post office tomorrow morning. It's the Mimikyu AR. Maybe we get a double hit. Maybe we can get double hit here. We have double hit before, many a time, so. Mimikyu's still a nice one. What's up, Caitlin? Darkrai, Mimikyu, Banette, Ceruledge. Houndstone on the EX. Okay, Vicky. We got you. Absol and Gengar Master Ball there. Infernape, Gengi, Mismagius, Clefable Stamp. Shad, Houndoom, Mismagius, Gengi, and Banette. Comes with, I think, I believe it's 18. I believe it's 18 packs in Gem 3 and Gem 4 boxes. Houndstone, Lycanroc EX. Morpeko, Infernape. Looking for the double hitter. Hoping for a double hitter here. Banette, Absol, Infernape, Morpeko. Well, the hit rate? Meowth. So most boxes have at least one of the ARs there. They put the hit rates on the back here, but obviously I cannot read Chinese. So this is like your odds in the 3 stars, which is considered like your box hit. So the vast majority of boxes have at least one of the AR. There apparently is a chance that you have no AR, but that's very rare. Mimikyu. We haven't come across that. Ripped several cases worth of packs and boxes. Never seen that. Last pack magic for you here, Dare Bear. Houndoom, Houndstone, and the Stamp Cubone. Okay. We take a Stamp Cubone, finish on. Alright, we got the Stamp Cubone, Darkrai EX, Clefable, Stamped, Houndstone EX, Houndoom, Pokérod, Stamped, and the Infernape. Appreciate you, Dare Bear, along with your Mimikyu. AR out of Gem 3. Thank you. I know it's not the Cubone or Gengar, unfortunately. What's up, George? Welcome in, guys. Three Mimikyus, yeah. I feel you. I've only ripped a couple boxes myself because when I was first getting started and getting product from my supplier, you know, I wanted to check them out, make sure. At the time, there's a big concern about things being resealed, yada yada, just out in the market in general. So I wanted to try it out and make sure that you know, what I was getting was legitimate. And I pulled the Mimikyu and the Gravard. So it was these two. Mimikyu and the Gravard. Pulled that, opened 2 boxes just to make sure everything was legit. And yep, sure enough, we did hit one in each box. All the hit rates seem to be as they should be, all that good stuff. So but that's why these are part of the giveaway. These are part of the giveaway. Yep. Yep, Vicky, we've got some also that are set aside for like single packs that we can move over to be full boxes as well. What's up, Shannon? So each of these will be its own giveaway when we hit 1,000 followers. This is set. Missing some of the stamps and the Cubone and Gengar. Yep, I got you. This Charizard also will be one. This will be a giveaway. These 3 cards will be given away once we hit 1,000 followers, guys. We are very close. Very close. I think we're close. Depending on what the numbers are right now, it was around 30. I think we needed 30 more followers about. But we got to hit 1,000 and we got to stay above 1,000. So like if we hit 1,000 in one session, we're gonna wait until the next stream, and then that next stream we'll do the giveaways as long as we're still at 1,000, and I'll put an announcement out there. So if you guys know anybody that enjoys Pokemon, likes just watching live rips, all that good stuff, then please feel free to share the live, get them to follow as well. All right, Enrique has purchased, looks like a box of Gem 3 as well. Yep. Are we ripping for you, Enrique? Let me know if we're ripping, Enrique. Like I said, guys, if you are new here, anything in the shop can be opened on the live here or sent sealed. And if you're just looking for a sealed product, then we can fulfill a sealed order anytime. Meaning, if we're not live, you can purchase or make a purchase in the shop, and we will just ship it live. Or ship it live. Ship it sealed. We'll ship it sealed to you. Seven days. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate the follow, Lex. Enrique, are you out there? Alright, we'll set that aside for Enrique if he comes back in. I know sometimes TikTok, you know, be kicking you out after you make a purchase and all that good stuff, so we'll set that aside for him. Welcome in, guys. Opinion on Ascended Heroes? I mean, I think it's a great set as far as like the mega attacks, all that good stuff. I say the vast majority of the SIRs are pretty awesome. We've had 50 packs to rip on the live here, and we've only pulled one SIR, so I mean the hit rates are kind of tough. I think we pulled one SIR. We pulled maybe two, or I know we did two. We pulled two mega attacks for on the same rip for the same person, who actually ended up getting the SIR as well. I think we had maybe 3 mega attacks out of the entire thing. Kind of tough hit rates overall. In terms of like illustration rares are higher. I think it's got better potential for IRs compared to Mega Dream. I think Mega Dream's illustration rares or art rares were limited. There were definitely some that were sick. Like I love the Dugtrio, Rocket's Dugtrio, Cynthia Spiritomb is really cool. We did pull that in English out of Ascended. I understand why it's so expensive because it's so hard to get your hands on, but Lacey, these are just for display for now. We are going to be getting copies. We're going to be getting some copies, each of the Cubone and the Gengar soon, that we will then be selling individually. We'll be selling some singles in the very near future. We should be getting our shipment in by the end of the month, or end of the week, I mean. Any cards that have great art in your opinion? So out of Ascended, I mean, out of Ascended, I think pretty much all of the SIRs are really good artwork. I'm trying to think. I mean, the illustration rares, you got like Erica's Tangela, which I think is really cool artwork. Like I said, the Dugtrio, Rocket's Dugtrio. Trying to remember all of them. I mean, I think the art on Ethan's Magcargo, at least on the Mega Dream one, Mega Dream cards, that art really pops off the card. I don't know if it's got to do with like the blues or whatever in the mountain, like the mountain caps, the snow cap. I'm drawing a blank on some of the other ARs in the set. Cynthia Spear Tomb. Oh, Rocket's Mimikyu is pretty cool too. I like that one. I kind of forget about that one because we hadn't pulled that one very often, very frequently. It's one of the tougher pulls. I think you lose some people, like some of the art rare, like Dustox and Beautifly. I mean, they're not. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad artworks. It's just they don't really like jump off at you, and they're not Pokemon that have like crazy big followings either. Now, the art rares that I really like are actually in the Ninja Spinner. I think most of those. Appreciate the follow, Enrique. Enrique, are we ripping for you, brother? Are you the Enrique that placed the order with us? We've got the Gem 3 here. We can send it sealed or rip for you on the live. I just called for you a couple times. I don't know if it had kicked you out or not. Sealed, please. No problem. Yep, we got you. Appreciate the follow. What's up, Ryan? Welcome in, guys. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. We will be getting, in case you weren't here when some of those questions came in, we will be getting some copies of the Cubone and Gengar here, and they will be sold as singles. We'll make a video once we get those in stock and get you the information on how that's going to work for the singles there. So I have to see once we get the actually delivery in, because there are some factors with the international delivery. We get some additional charges that aren't necessarily known up front right away. We get charged from UPS, but it'll probably be in the 140 to 150 range for each of them. 140 to 150. It's close to what they're trending now. Plus, the value of the boxes continue to go up, like the sealed boxes. It now. I'll put it this way, right now, like what I can charge based on the current inventory I have, what it's going for in the shop, that's how much it would cost me to purchase it, and that's before shipping and all that kind of stuff, and before I have to put, you know, before I have to put my margins on it. So the next restock is, let me see. Next restock of Gem 3 is gonna be at a minimum $85, probably closer to $90. The Meowth is out of the Chinese Gem 3. So it's box, the orange box with the Gengar on it, or these are what the individual packs look like. Yeah, so Gem 3, unfortunately, it's going to the moon right now. That and Gem 2 are both going up quite a bit. So since I got this last restock in, it jumped up about 25%. It might even be more now, to be honest, because that was me looking at it last week. Nope, it's about the same price. About the same price as it was last week, but yeah. So just from my supplier, without any shipping costs, without any overhead, without any of my margins applied, it would cost me $60 a box, like I said, without shipping and all that stuff added to it. So it's probably going to cost me more like at least $65 a box. So price will have to go up on Gem 3 in the next restock. So, and I tell that to you guys to be transparent with you. By no means am I trying to like make you guys like create FOMO, or you know, by telling you that and then comparing to the price that I've got them at. Like, I can make my margin at what I have them listed for right now. What's up, Glitter? So you know, I try to keep that kind of stable for, you know, what I pay for the shipment. But like I said, the next restock is going to be expensive, unfortunately. So the values, all that being said, also the value of the big cards, right? Those are going to keep going up because it's harder to get a hold of the boxes. So they cost more, and then the more the boxes cost, that pushes the value of the big chases up as well. It's just kind of how that market works. What's up, Boston? Welcome in, guys. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Anything in the shop can be opened on the live or sent sealed. We ship out next business day as well. How we doing, Glitter? I don't know if you're still in here. What's up, Rhinos? What's up, Arthur? Welcome in, y'all. Let me know if you guys have any questions here. Happy to answer. Anything in the shop can be opened on the live or sent sealed. Hey, it's me again. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. How we doing, guys? Don't forget, we had some videos posted up on our YT channel last week, so there's 3 new ones out there, guys. 3 new videos out there. If you don't already follow us on our YT channel, it's under the same name. Under the same name here, Scro Rips. What's up, Elias? Long time no see, brother. How you doing? How you doing? Sean, not Sean. Hey, I got you. Welcome in, Cole. What's up, Jose? How we feeling, chat? How's everybody's weekend? Anybody doing something fun for Memorial Day this week? Next weekend, you know? Usain Bolt. It's good. It's good. I get it. I see what you did there. Let's see what we got going on in the Pokey news. I did see in for Abyss Eye in the new Japanese set that there's actually they showed a couple of the artworks, like illustration rares, and they got Formantis, Armarouge, and Goldeen were revealed. The Goldeen one I think is really cool. It's Armarouge. Yeah, Armarouge, right? Yeah. So if you guys haven't already seen it, this is what the Goldeen's gonna look like. Huh. Crazy. People trying to ask. How you doing, Care Bear? You got people talking about Goldeen looking like it's pregnant or something. That's crazy work. All right, Elias. Let's see what we got going on here for you. All right, we got one of the 30th anniversary. We opening it for you, Elias? Yep, got you. All right. Here we go. Good luck, good luck. Ooh, it's a good one. It's the Charmander. Let's go, Elias. Let's go. Yeah, I can sound the box. Let me work. Money hit on our first partner's 30th anniversary. Boom. Now, Elias, it comes, so inside here comes with the Pack of the Brilliant Illusions as well as the 30th anniversary card holder. It's got the logo on there. This is also magnetic, right? Magnetic. You can put this up on your fridge. You can slide a card in there that you enjoy. You can also use it as just a stand. It's got like that kick out there. Do you want your Pack of Brilliant ripped, or do you want us to send it sealed with the box and everything? What's up, Isaac? Sealed, please. Absolutely. Yep. So we'll slide these back in there for you. Box that up. There we go. What's up, Isaac? How we feeling, brother? We just pulled the Charmander for Elias out of the 30th anniversary. Beautiful hit. Went to your first show today, walked away with a couple of Senate Hero ETBs, $400. There you go. Time to spend it. do what you gotta do, man. What's up, Eric? All right, Elias going in on another one here. We opening this one, or do you want this one sealed, Elias? Seal, absolutely. That order number here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. They're from the Chinese Gem Pack 3 set, right? Your simplified Chinese Gem Pack 3, right? Volume 3. Let's see. Yep, all three on the stands are exclusive art rares from Gem 3. The Cubone, the Gengar, and the Meowth. I think the Ceruledge in the set is also an exclusive. I think it's a Ceruledge and the Chandelure, I think, are also. Sounds good, Vicky. Sounds good. Just so you guys know, not this week coming up, but the week after. Hey, there you go. Congratulations. Not this week, but next week we'll be out for the Wednesday and Thursday stream again. This time I'm actually going on a vacation and not going to do manual labor and drive 13 hours. Not quite a vacation. So, Vicky, typically we go live at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We're very close to it. All right. Elias, is this going to be ripped live for you? We got one pack of the Gem 3, or are we tucking this in with your other orders? Vicky, so Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, typically. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yep. So this week again, right? We'll be live again tomorrow night, which is Monday, and then Wednesday and Thursday during the week, and then we'll be live. What's up, Scoldger? Welcome in, guys. And then live next week, Sunday and Monday. And then we'll be off that Wednesday and Thursday. Off that Wednesday and Thursday. We'll be out of town. So that is the week of Memorial Day. Memorial Day week. We'll be out that Wednesday and Thursday, guys. We'll be on Sunday and Monday, though. I think you would have Gem 3 left. I think so. I think we should. Like I said, I also have some boxes set aside for single packs. And the single packs haven't been moving as quickly, so I can always shift those over if we need to. Yeah, Vicky, I can set one aside for you until Thursday. What's up, Jason? Welcome in. Are you with us, Elias? Sorry, I don't know if you got caught in the fray here. We got your 1-pack snipe of the Gem 3. Don't know if you're with us still, if you want it ripped live. Otherwise, we'll tuck it in with your other sealed order. Okay, if Elias don't pop back in, we'll just keep that for the Celio deal. Oh, okay, we are ripping. We're ripping it. Elias on the 1-pack snipe. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck here. We got 1-pack Gem 3. Darkrai. Mimikyu. Darkrai again. And it's just the Houndoom. Just the Houndoom there. Tuck that in here with your others. There we go. Yes. Yes, I do, Vicky. Did it turn up? Did somebody fess up? Gave it to you in the mail today? That's very strange. Very strange, but I'm glad you got it. Unfortunately, I hear about stuff like that happening. I had an order shipped out, so I do have an account on the Bay, if you know what I'm saying, right? Where I sold a lot of my personal collection when I was raising the initial money to start the business here. And one of the cards that I shipped out, the customer's address wasn't 100% correct. I believe they live in an apartment number or something, and it left off the apartment number. Yes, because my mom went to the mailbox office and made a report and got, there you go. There you go. Interesting. So anyway, so this one was just an envelope, right? Because I was just mailing out a single individual card in a top loader, all that good stuff. And the address wasn't 100% correct, so it got marked as delivered by USPS, but the customer obviously never received it. It didn't have their exact apartment number, so it wasn't in their mailbox or anything. I submitted a lost item, like a search request and all that kind of stuff. I never get anything. I still get some automated emails back on the search request saying like, oh, we're doing everything in our power to locate the item and everything. It finally got sent back to me as the original sender. It got sent back to me like 2 months after I had originally mailed it. So for something that apparently could not be delivered, but was marked as delivered by USPS, still took 2 months for them to send it back to me. When normally it takes like 3 to 5 business days when I mail it out. So they marked it as delivered in the system, or scanned it in and marked delivered. But then when I got the piece of mail back, it had written on it like undeliverable, like incomplete address or something like that. So very interesting. I don't really understand how it took 2 months to get back to me if they couldn't deliver it on the first attempt and didn't try again. What's up, Magpie? Welcome in, guys. Man, I lost some viewers with my story. Sheesh, tough crowd. Tough crowd. DJ on that block. Thank you, Vicky. But yeah, just something I found interesting. So like when you put those requests in and all that, like they take forever. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised they found it. I'm surprised they found yours. That makes you wonder though, right? Because they marked it delivered. So they marked it delivered, never put it in your mailbox, but then you go to the post office, you file a report or whatever, and then they find it like 2 weeks later. Like, how's that make sense? Then it wasn't delivered. How's it getting marked as delivered? That's the issue I have. It just seems like the default is that it gets marked delivered, whether they actually delivered or not. And so I've had it happen before where somebody had messaged me and said, hey, you know, my package isn't here. What's up, Aurelio? Welcome in. It's my package isn't here, but on the tracking it says it's been delivered. And I'm like, you know, I have absolutely no insight. I have no more insight to where packages are than you guys do. Like how I got the car back, if literally returned it, but nah, Vicky, You keep it. Yeah, you don't need to return anything. You don't need to return anything. I believe you that like I said, I believed you that you didn't get it. And so I don't have a problem. It just, the issues come when if it's like, if it were a much larger package. Like if you had spent even more money on it and then all of a sudden it's like, then I have to foot the bill, and I put in a claim. I did put in a claim and they rejected my claim. At least initially. Because technically I think you have to wait like 30 days or something like that to report or make a claim for a non-delivered item or something like that, which is crazy. I mean, clearly they didn't deliver it. They said it was delivered, it wasn't delivered. How about we just do our jobs right the first time? Again, I don't understand how it gets marked delivered without being put into your mailbox. How to get marked delivered and then gets like tucked back in the post office. It's very strange. Because like at the end of the day, right, when they're delivering everything, they got to think, oh, well, I still got these things left. Like, do they not try to deliver them again? Like, I don't understand. So, man. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I hope they're not driving. It is. I will say it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, USPS isn't exactly the same as it used to be. They've really had to expand like the number of people and all that kind of stuff. You know, you get more houses out there. Places get more developed. So, you know, they got to hire more carriers because you can only reach so many places in a reasonable time. What's up, Dalton? Welcome in, welcome in. So they have to hire more people, but then, you know, when you have to hire more people, especially when you're under tight crunches, you're not always, like, you can't hold out and wait for, like, the absolute best candidates to come along, right? You kind of gotta take what you can get. What's up, Courtney? No disrespect for any mail carriers out there. That's any jobs, right? That's any place, you know. If you all of a sudden expand real quick, you gotta fill positions real quick. So that means you don't get to take too long to go through the whole hiring process. You gotta get somebody's butt in that seat to do the job. Not always going to be necessarily the absolute best candidate. So happens all the time. Cam and the Doxy. T Diddy. Crazy. Yeah, well, I'm glad the package ended up getting to you either way. What's up, Brat 4400? Welcome, 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 guys. There she is. See, these usernames are crazy. How do you get away with that username right there? AP300, crazy name. That's whack. No worries, Vicky. Take your time. We'll be chilling. We'll be on till 10:30, guys. We'll be on till at least 10:30 here. Feel free to hop in if you have any questions or anything you want to chat about. How about any Star Wars fans out there? Can I catch any Star Wars fans doing drive-bys on the live here? Anybody planning on seeing Grogu and the Mandalorian and Grogu this week? Let me know. Let me know. I'm just looking forward to the fact that there'll be another Star Wars movie out here. Because it hasn't been one for 7 years, I think. It'll be interesting to see. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully, you know. Rio. You out there? What's up, Britt? There's a clown in me. Sometimes it does that. What's up, Top Shelf? Crazy. What's up, Mike Jr.? How we doing, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me know if y'all have any questions here. Anything in the shop can be opened on the live or sent sealed. What's up, Maggie? Welcome, welcome, guys. How we feeling, chat? Let's see. We'll change up what's pinned here. What's up, Liv? Welcome in, everybody. Huge delay there. What's going on with that? Weird. What's up, Dan? Welcome, everybody. Queue's open, guys. If you guys hop in now, your stuff will be ripped right away. We can also send it sealed, and we ship out next business day. So any orders placed tonight will be dropped off at the post office tomorrow morning. Get to you real quick. What's up, Dalton? Sophia, welcome. How we feeling, guys? All right, Elias. Are we ripping these, brother? What's up, Jenna? Welcome in. How are you? Appreciate the likes. One open, one sealed. All right, I got you. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, no. Alright, here are the two. Here are the two. Can you play Papa Don't Preach by Madonna? No, I can't, unfortunately. We're streaming on other platforms. I can't play any copyrighted stuff. Appreciate the likes, Ninja. Let me know which one, Elias. Which one do you want us to open, and then we will send the other one sealed. Welcome in, Molly. How we doing? How we doing? Open the one on the right. All right. Good luck. Good luck, brother. That didn't work right. Appreciate the likes, Rev Your Soul. What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, we got a box of Gem 3. Empty box there. Ripping for our guy, Elias. Here we go. Good luck, good luck. Guardy, Houndstone, Chandelure, and the Houndstone Master Ball. Hey, Molly hopped in. We got you after this, Molly. Banette, Absol, and the Darkrai EX. Absol, Guardy, and the Darkrai stamp. Morpeko, Chandelure, Cubone, and Genki Master Ball. Appreciate the follow, Molly. Infernape, Clefable, Cubone, Banette stamp. Houndoom, Mismagius, Banette, and Lycanroc. What's up, Yoda? Chandelure, Grivard, Absol, and the Banette EX. Banette, Absol, Mismagius. Ooh, Stamped Fighting Energy. The Stamped Fighting Energies are actually super rare, believe it or not, guys. And especially if you are trying to master a set. These are particularly difficult to get. I'm trying to get something out of there. There we go. Got it. Now I can't get it in there. There we go. So that means we'll also be double hitting. So this is considered a 3-star, right? Which is a box hit, a 3-star there. But the Stamped Hollow Energy is very rare. I think that might only be the second stamped one we've ever hit. Hit quite a few Hollow Energies. Clefable, Morpeko, Ceruledge, and Ceruledge. Mimikyu, Ceruledge, Infernape, Darkrai, Cubone, Genki, and the Stamp Pokeball. Lycanroc, Houndoom, Houndstone, and Banette. Ceruledge, Cubone, Chandelure, Morpeko Stamp, Gengi, Guardy, Mismagius, and the Infernape-EX. Absol, Mimikyu, Infernape, Absol, Master Ball, Guardy, Lycanroc, Darkrai. Ooh. It's a good one, chat. It's the Cubone. Cubone for Elias. What a box. What a box, guys. Huge dubs. That's a big hit, Elias. Huge double hit box, brother. Let's go. Saw the flowers at the bottom right away. Darkrai and the Clefable. Alright, last pack magic for you, Elias. Darkrai, Houndstone, Grevard, and Grevard again. Alright, Elias. Appreciate you hopping in again, my guy. We got you with that Charmander promo pool earlier. And we got you Clefable, Infernape, Stamp Morpeko, Stamp Pokeball, Banette, Stamp Darkrai, and the Darkrai EX. And we got two big hits for you. We got the Stamped Hollow Energy and the Cubone sitting over the river. Beautiful. Huge dub on those. Yes, it is, Rev Your Soul. Yes, it is. That and the Gengar just keep going up, up, up because the cost of the boxes. What's up, Zugio? Cost of the boxes keep going up as well, guys. Just so you guys know, I'm sure if you've been looking around, price comparison and all that, I'm sure there are other shops that have had to restock more recently than I have, and have thus had to adjust their prices. So, becoming much more expensive. $6,624.
Here's what I found.
I didn't ask you, sir. Alright. Awesome rips, Elias. Plus, we got that one, that sealed one going home to you. If you don't already have the Gengi, hopefully Gengar's in there for you too. Then you can cross the two biggest pools off. Alright, Molly. We got your 5 packs. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 packs of Gem 2. Let me know when you're ready. And then we got Brianna. Brianna hopping in the queue here. We'll get you right after Molly here. All right. How are you, Brianna? Welcome in. All right, Molly. Good luck. Good luck here. 5 packs, Gem 2. Vaporeon, Sylveon, Jolty, And the Leafeon. Probably should be sleeping. Yeah, I hear you. Glaceon, Flareon, Glaceon again, and the Stamp Pokeball. There we go. Only 3 more days to get kids on the bus. Oh. Your kids are out of school soon? Eevee reverse. And it's the Glaceon VMAX. You sniped. Sniped a 3-star. Sorry. There's little bits in the top loader, so I don't want to put your cards in with those. There we go. All right. 2 more here. Jolteon, Umbee again, and the EVV. Very nice. All right, last pack magic for you, Molly. The Umbreon, the VMAX, Leafy, Eevee, Sleepy Eevee, and the Jolteon. All right, hey, pretty solid for a 5-pack rip here. We got you that Stamp Pokeball, the EVV. It's a lot of V's and E's going on there, and the Glaceon VMAX. Sniped it on the 5 packs. Appreciate you, Molly. The Sleepy Umbreon. I got you. That is a tough one to pull for sure. Don't have that Eevee either. There you go. Thank you, Molly. Appreciate you. All right, we got Brianna. All right, we got a little mix, a little salad here. We got 2 brand illusion packs. 1 gem 2, 1 gem 4, and 1 gem 3. All right. Let me know when you're ready, Brianna. We will rip for you. All right, here we go. Good luck. Gem 3. Lycanroc, Houndstone, Houndoom. Oh, Stamp Mimikyu. Okay. Gem 4. Snom. Turkle. Cutiefly. Salzbuck. Gem 2 here. Vaporeon, Jolty, And Glaceon. Alright, 2 Brilliant Illusion here. Hey, there we go. Forget his name. It's a Kyurem. I think it's Kyurem EX. What's up, Donna? You're late. Lit? Not Litten. Gosh. Litwick. Litwick. That's Applin. Pokepalace and Girafarig. Not just the 2 here. We'll throw you another VMAX from what's it? Not Priz. T-Fest. I think Japanese T-Fest VMAX there. Or not VMAX, sorry. A-Spec Max. I got you. Whoop. A-Spec sliding out. Let me set those 2 here. We'll top load this guy up. I believe it's Kyurem. I think it's a sick art. I think that he's pretty badass looking one. Yeah, the hand coming out of the out of the picture. Yeah. He's not confined to his little window. You can't contain him or it. Exactly, yeah, breaking that 4th wall. All right. Let's see. Elias, you went in on another another one of the 30th anniversary. Are we ripping it for you? Hey, appreciate you, Brianna. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you. Yes, we are ripping it. All right. Alright, since it is a new case here, Elias, we're going to let you pick. We're going to let you choose the which one you want out of it as well. There, 8 comes in a box. 8 comes in a box. Alright. Alright, here. So, Elias, we're going to do 1 through 4. 1 at the top, 4 at the bottom left, or 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the right. What's up, Trembly? What's up, brother? Hey, man, we just pulled the Cubone for Elias not too long ago. Out of Gem 3. Cubone and a Stamped Energy. Stamped Hollow Energy. It was a double hit box. A very good box for Elias there. So 1 through 4, 1 at the top, 4 at the bottom, 3 right. You said 3 on the right. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Ready for us to rip into it? If you're just joining us, chat, we are ripping a 30th anniversary for Elias. We did open one for him earlier and pulled that Charmander. Pulled the Charmander promo. So he's pulled that. He's pulled the Cubone along with in a double hit box of Gem 3 with the Stamped Energy, which is considerably rare as well. Not as flashy as the Cubone, but pretty rare. Let me know when you're ready, Elias. How's the contest, Tremblay? You gonna pull it out or what? Do you have to buy a bunch of lighters today? All right, we're looking for Squirtle. I got you. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Good luck, Elias. Crazy. It's the Charmander again. It's a Charmander again, but here's what I'm gonna do for you. DM hasn't sent out updates, but we rock the weekend. I will get him to pool numbers tomorrow. Got you. Alright. Unless you would like that double, right? Unless you'd like a double of the Charmander. I have a Squirtle here that I can trade you, Elias. So you let me know. We can keep the Charmander and you have the duplicate, or I can trade you the Squirtle here. Yes, let's trade. All right, I got you. Very nice. There we go. Got you with that Squirtle. Do you want this pack of Brilliant Illusion sealed or rip it? Open it. All right, here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Toxicroak, Zubat. Hey, we got that Dragapult EX, Glamora, and Carmine behind it. Not too bad. Not too bad for a little one-pack Snipey. I'll put that in a top loader just to protect it. I want it getting banged around or anything. There we go. There, and we got you that Squirtle. We got you that Squirtle to go along with your Charmander we pulled earlier. Elias, do you want the box for this one, or are you okay if I just ship the, I'm probably, yeah, because of your sealed, I'm going to be putting everything in a box anyway to you. So, just want to double check. I don't know if you want that. I'll just keep the card holder in there. Otherwise, I can just ship the card holder and get rid of the box for you. Either way. Don't need the box. Gotcha. All right. Appreciate you, Elias. A lot of good stuff for you tonight. Congrats on the Cubone and that double hit box. The Charmander. Alright, I'm gonna put this in. Just to keep it with your other stuff at least. I don't want stuff to get separated here. All right. There we go. All right, guys. Queue's still open. Queue is still open, guys. Another 15 minutes or so here. So feel free to hop in if you're trying to get some more rips tonight. Again, we can ship sealed. We can ship any of the stuff in the shop sealed as well. Yes, I did that, Vicky. I changed I changed the thing on the inventory, so it should not allow us to sell past an amount. Appreciate you, Elias. Have a good night, man. Did they tell you about the Gibby Nihil pack I won? No. Who would be they? Who they be, Trembly? What? Nah, nobody told me about it. Did I? No. No, you did not. At least not recently. I think in the past you told me you had pulled that, you had a Yvettal. Oh, there you go. Rose's Encouragement, SAR. It's like the second, besides the gold and besides the Meowth, that was like the second best card, or third best. Well, second best SAR. Third best card overall. There you go. There you go, Trembly. See, your luck turning around, man. You just had to go through a little rough patch to get there, that's all. Makes it that much sweeter. Jasmine's Gaze. Is that Jasmine's Gaze? What's that one out of, Vicky? It sounds familiar. I can't remember which set it is. What's up, Matthew? Welcome in. Welcome in. How we doing? How we doing, chat? Queue's still open, guys. We're all caught up. Queue's open and we're all caught up. So feel free to hop in if you'd like. Okay. From Surging Sparks. There you go. Jasmine's Gaze. I'm trying to remember what that looks like. Let me check that out real quick. Oh, I think it's coming back to me now. Yep. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, it's okay. Well, what color are the stars? Two stars. They're usually either, I think, gold or they're silver. Okay, they're the yellow ones. Very nice. That means that's the SIR. Very nice. Yeah, the two gold stars is the SIR. Very nice. Congrats, Vicky. Surging Sparks. I hit, I think, two SIRs out of that. I was very fortunate. I got an ETB. I pre-ordered. This was right at the cusp, guys, where so Surging Sparks was like that first booster box. Do you know how much it costs? I think it looked like the value of it's around $35 on TCG Playa, based on my goggle search. Yeah, right about the turn of when everything started to get real expensive, like Surging Sparks was actually going for, I was able to pre-order at MSRP, and both that and the ETB, but then very soon after, when the product actually released, the booster boxes jumped up to like 175 and then kept going up. So that was like the first set of Scarlet and Violet where the new set release was going for more than MSRP. And you know, I got just the pre-ordered product. I had seen, you know, I'd watched a lot of the streaming where they ripped a lot of the two Japanese sets, what's it, Supercharge, Breaker, and Paradise Dragona. And I wasn't too impressed with the whole set overall, so I just pre-ordered that, but I pulled the Pikachu SIR and the Clement's Quick Wit. So I pulled like the biggest chase and then literally like the least coveted SIR. But I got very, very lucky by pulling those two. I also pulled the gold Pikachu, but I sold the gold Pikachu like right away out of that set. So that booster box was packed. It had the SIR Pikachu and it had the full art gold Pikachu. So it was a really good box. I sold that bad boy like right off the bat. So I made out very nicely on that set. But I didn't really open much of that. I've got some loose packs of it here. I haven't put up on the shop or anything. We might use them once we hit that 1,000 follower mark. Might put some of those up as potential giveaways. We'll see. What's up, Chuko? I don't have a whole lot of. I don't have enough of them to really like make a listing that I think would be worthwhile. Because like I said, I only have like a dozen or so. Maybe it might only be like 11. I didn't get a whole lot of them. So, but yeah, what's up, Nicholas? So we will have those available probably to, like I said, once I can start doing giveaways here, once we hit that 1,000 follower mark, you know, because we got those 3 cards to give away. And then once we can do those giveaways on a regular basis, we'll pop it up here and there. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Queue's open. Queue is open, and we're all caught up, guys. So we're gonna be open for another like 5 minutes or so here. Yeah, I wish it was billionaire so I could get a lot of Pokemon. Believe me, I wouldn't even need to be a billionaire. I just wish I was more wealthy than I am, and made more money on a consistent basis. Then I could collect without much, worrying about money and all that. What's up, Jonah? And don't forget, guys, we'll be back on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then it'll be Wednesday and Thursday. After that this week, we'll have our normal schedule this week. Next week, it's going to be a little different. We're going to be off the second half of the week. So Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Wednesday and Thursday of next week. We'll be away. There will be no stream for those two days of our normal schedule. Welcome, guys. Again, queue's open for a little bit longer here. Feel free to hop in. Let me know if you got any questions. Anything can be shipped sealed, or we can rip on the live here. If we're not live, guys, we can still send your stuff sealed. So if you want to place an order and you're okay with getting it sealed, we can fulfill that anytime, any day of the week. What's up, Chevy? What's up, Jeffrey? How we doing, guys? Queue's open for a few more minutes here. Feel free to hop in. We'll stay on and rip live for you if you guys hop in here. Otherwise, we will be closing up shortly. So feel free to hop in. We'll rip. We will rip as long as you guys are in the queue. I gotta change it. That thing is like... Appreciate the likes, Vicky. Yeah. Those vibes we're getting. Tremblay, so I was told it would either ship out Friday or Monday, and Monday being tomorrow, so I didn't receive anything Friday. I'm hoping for tomorrow. If I don't hear anything back tomorrow, I'll be messaging them again. I mean, I'm sure overall they're busy with what they have, like the product that or stock they have and all that, and getting stuff out. But I mean, dang, dude, like put that order in over a month ago. Actually, it was exactly a month ago at this point that I put that order in. It's like, I get you being busy and all. And they didn't use that as an excuse, but I'm kind of wondering why, like, it's been a full month. So, all I'm hoping is that I actually do get it. I'm hoping they actually do ship. And then I'm probably either going to have to find a new Korean supplier, or I'm just going to not be able to stock Korean for a while until I find one. Find one that's reliable. Because it's too crazy. I mean, can't put an order in and not ship it for a month. I mean, that's just like, can't run a business that way, you know? Because theoretically, I would have to have placed another order already so that I get that in a month, because chances are, no, Elias, this order would not be for 151. So 151, so at the time when I placed the order, we still had 151 in stock. 151 cost has just gone through the roof, along with the lack of availability. This would be Korean. It would be Korean Inferno X, to be able to, chase after that Mega Charizard. And then another split case of Glory of Team Rocket and Mega Dream. And I was trying to do that as an alternative for the Japanese product, because the cost of particularly Glory Team Rocket and Inferno X absolutely shot through the roof. They're both over 30,000 yen. So to put that in perspective, that would cost me raw, before shipping and before tariffs and all that, that would be over $200 a box for me raw. Then you got to apply tariffs, shipping, all that stuff. I just don't know how much, like, realistically, how much demand is there for a box of Inferno X if I have to charge $300 for it in Japanese, when the Korean one, because what I ordered in Korean, I can charge easily, I can charge well under $100 for a box of Korean Inferno X. And ultimately, the majority of people are chasing one card out of that set, and it's the Mega Charizard. So if we're just chasing one card out of the set to get a box, or get multiple boxes, that would cost me several $100s in Inferno, and it would cost you guys several $100s to rip it. Like, it's not like 151 where there's consolation in the boxes, right? Like, more than likely you still get enjoyment out of some of the IRs or art rares that you're hitting in Japanese if you're going to pay a lot for a box 151. Let's say, like, what's up, Jennifer? Welcome in. If you were to hit like a trainer, which we hit multiple of throughout the times of stocking Inferno X Japanese, we hit trainers multiple times. If you hit a trainer secret rare on a $300 box, and then you had it followed up with like a Yamper, a Flygon, and a Sharkadet as the ARs for $300, like, you can't. I can't in good conscience like be selling stuff like that. I just think that's crazy. I don't think there's any value in that set outside of pulling the Charizard. For a $300 box, that is. Now in Korean, you know, if I'm getting it in Korean and I can sell it for like $70, $75 a box, there's way more value, I feel like. You get $75 a box, and then you still have a chance at pulling that Charizard, which if you do, it's that Charizard even in Korean raw is probably $200 to $300. Because in Japanese raw, it's over $600. It's over $700 in English. So, I mean, we're talking the potential to pull a $300 card out of a $75 box. Yeah. So, like that, and then, you know, Mega Dream and all that, it's just much more affordable. Mega Dream hasn't gone up as much in Japanese compared to Glory Team Rocket and Inferno X, but it's still shooting up. I think the market price is driving up to about 18,000 yen. So 18,000 yen. So every like straight up, roughly every 10,000 yen is about $65 US, roughly. So it's trending towards being okay, and this is before paying tariffs, right? Tariffs add another 17%. So Japanese price trending towards $120 a box before tariffs. Why are these cards huge? I mean, physically they're not huge. They're regular size cards. Size of my hand. These cards are rare because they are exclusive artworks in a Chinese set. You cannot get them in any other set. English, Japanese, any other language other than the Chinese. They look massive. Well, the visual on the monitor here showing my face isn't a 1-to-1 ratio. It's a little forced perspective, Wicked. Let's make them look cooler. Yeah, so the cost before tariffs cost on Mega Dream right now is trending to $120. That would be the raw cost to me. And then there's tariffs, and then shipping, and then I have to apply my margins to it. I mean, Mega Dream, before you know it, Mega Dream very shortly is going to be, if it's not already, like $180. Because if I just apply the tariffs... Let's see, 120 Yeah, so with the tariffs, it would cost me $140 a box for the Mega Dream. And last when I was selling it for $125. And I get it, that's how sets go, but we haven't had anything else released from Japanese. Like, there's been a long gap between set releases here. And you also have this year, one of the videos I made on YT about it, if anybody's actually here and listening. The Japanese sets, like in the past, appreciate the follow, Mark. The Japanese sets in the past, right, they released 2 at a time, and then they would combine them in English, right? For the longest time. I believe just about every set that wasn't a special set in Scarlet and Violet. So as long as it wasn't, you know, Shiny Treasures, different because it's a high class. 151 was a special set. If it was just a regular set, they would release 2 of them at a time in Japanese and then combine them for English. This year, other than the initial release with Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia. Other than that, they've only released one set at a time, and they really haven't been that big. Like Nihil Zero is pretty small. Ninja Spinner is a pretty small set as well. You know, there's only 6 SIRs total in Ninja Spinner. That's in its entirety. That's 4 Pokemon and 2 trainers. So that's pretty small if you compare that to like Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia, right? Each of those, I think each of those had at least 4 Pokemon themselves, SARs. So essentially, we're only getting 1 set at a time instead of 2. And then between Ninja Spinner and Abyss Eye that's coming out this Friday, you know, need that Gengar. Pulled the Pikachu with Gengar behind the tree yesterday. Oh man, Mark, that's a huge hit, man. You got the Gangachu. The Gangachu out of the Collect 151. Yes, yeah, I was gonna say it's at least 1,200 raw. I saw the other day it was like 1,250. Bought 1 box. There you go. That's a big come up. That's why people rip that set. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes all it takes is 1, you know? But you gotta play to win. You gotta play to win the game. What's up, Saul? So yeah, that's my TED Talk on the Japanese products. Like, even Ninja Spinner keeps going up in price, and I don't get it, because right now, like, what I have it in the shop for is probably what it would cost me to restock it, and then I gotta put my percentage on top of it. Like, it makes no sense. I don't see people. I don't see the demand for people ripping that and Nihil. And Nihil is almost going to cost, you know, it's trending towards $100 a box. I don't think the popularity's there, so that's why we haven't, like, really stocked a bunch of more Japanese stuff. Now, we do intend on getting the Abyss Eye in. My suppliers are telling me essentially, like, you know, historically, you get the Japanese set, it's a higher price for the initial release. Then by the end of the weekend, it drops. And then sometimes you'll get like a week later, it'll drop again, because all that first weekend is like the initial allocation. And then usually suppliers get flooded with a second wave essentially there. But my suppliers telling me they don't really anticipate the price to change much after release, which is kind of crazy, because Mega Dream at initial release, people were selling it for $130 a box, and then it got all the way down to where people were charging like high 70s, maybe about $80 after it had that like second wave, that large second wave, and then now it's selling for twice that. So, I mean, think about that. If you got in on Mega Dream for $80 a box, like, there's probably a lot of people out there still selling it now for like $140, $150. So that is crazy. It doesn't make sense. It's a Japanese box that's there's technically no shortage of it. I mean, they're not reprinting it to the moon. My understanding, they're not like reprinting it to demand. That's the thing. So they're no longer printing to demand, and that's causing, I think, Japanese product to go through the roof price wise. Like Inferno X, there's no reason a box of Inferno X should be $300. You got one card everybody's chasing. spent $300 on a box where what you pull is going to be could be worth $10. So I don't think it's a wise risk to take, personally. Which is why I have not restocked it. I didn't restock it when it went over 20,000 yen, and it's at 30,000 yen now. So ain't no way. All right, guys. We appreciate y'all's support. We had a great night with you. I hope y'all have a great start to your week tomorrow. Have a great Monday, right? Hope you have a great rest of your evening, maybe your West Coast, whatnot. Have some more time to enjoy your weekend. We'll be back on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and then Wednesday and Thursday this week. Make sure, if you guys haven't already, check us out on YT. Good night, Elias. Check us out on YT. We got some more content up there from last week. 3 videos posted last week. Try to get some more out this week before go away next week. And yeah, we will catch you tomorrow night, guys. See ya.